Welcome back, welcome back. Jay's Joints and Cocktails. Grab a seat, pour a drink, roll up, smoke up, do what you do. Cause we here, live. We ain't live. Well, I'm live. Y'all ain't live with me. As you could tell. Okay. Back to what's on my mind today. Ay. Well, today, I'm still in AMC mode. I'm in I'm in money talking mode. You know what I mean? Market talking mode right now. This market be getting me excited, man. I needed to know this shit right here. Really. Like I should have been taught this game 30 years ago. 30 years ago, if I'd have been taught this game instead of other negative shit, I'd be a fucking legal billionaire right now. Probably fucking on my way to a trillionaire. Like real talk. But it's never too late. And I'm learning a lot of very interesting things. I've lost money on a lot of the shit that I've done, not knowing what the fuck I was doing. But you know what, I'm man enough to admit that sometimes you gotta take those losses in order to learn to get those gains back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it's all about. Like at the end of the day, I say anybody got their money invested in a hedge fund. It's fucking stupid. I'm not giving you 15%, 20% of nothing. I can figure this shit out. I know what the fuck I like. I know what the fuck is going on. And then now, like I do, is put my bread on the line and let my knowledge work and gather more knowledge. Because once you gather knowledge and you start gathering knowledge and it's something that you're interested in, you're going to be looking to figure out more of this shit, to learn more of this shit. Just like anything else. You know what I mean? But it's going to be a good year. 2022 and beyond is going to be good. Like, what can I say, man? Like, everybody say AMC to the moon. Like, I'm really fairly new to this shit. Like, the last time I played with the stock market and it had me skeptical of the stock market because I was fucking with a hedge fund. You feel what I'm saying? This goes back to 2001. Actually, it goes back to 1999. But 2001 is when I took that loss fucking with the hedge fund. Lady at the bank. Been knowing this lady since I was a fucking kid. She see my account starting to look crazy. She said, hey, you know what? You need to take some of that money, let him make some money for you. Come over here, talk to this guy, Keith. He's one of the hedge fund guys here at the bank. I'm young at the time. I'm just thinking, yeah, I could make some money. The way he presented the game to me made it seem like I could turn this around. Like, in a matter of no time, you'll be looking at this, you'll be looking at that. So I'm sitting there like a little young nigga, like, this shit could really take me off the streets right now. This shit could stop me from doing other shit right now. It could put me in the safe zone. Long story short, sat there with my shit in there for 2 years, $75,000. I gave this motherfucker $75,000 cash. 2001, when the towers, all of that 9/11 happened. This motherfucker don't even call me like, yo, da 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 da. I have to go down there and ask, like, yo, what's going on with my money, yo? Oh, it's 65,000 down. But just leave this here to come back. And this is over the phone. This ain't even face to face. He ain't even at the bank no more when this shit happened. Like, he was going Jamaica Savings Bank. The guy Keith that used to work in there. What's the lady's name again? Fucking Ruby. The old bank teller that's been there forever. Been on since a kid. Ruby, I'm mad at you. Because you shouldn't even sent me over to that motherfucker. You know my mama? My mama been coming there with our Christmas clubs and all of that shit when we was kids. Every motherfucking year. You was dead wrong for that shit, Ruby. I just want you to know that. But I'm playing a market my motherfucking self. That's the moral of this story. I'm doing this. I'm not putting my money in nobody else's hand to fuck up. So, because I tell you straight up, if I'd ever ran into Keith at the fucking bank, I probably would have killed Keith and been in jail right now for 25 years. So it's a good thing. I didn't. But on another note, that's what made me learn. I learn as I go with anything I do. And looking at the way the market is, and I've always had an interest in it. And so I'm in it. This is what it is. As I learn, I'm gonna come here and talk about it, man. Like they've been teaching me about the MACD, and all other shit. Like these lines right here, they've been teaching me all of this shit right here, like what to look for. Basically, I don't know if y'all can see it. Them lines right there, you feel what I'm saying? I had basically read it, and I kind of felt that it was going in the uptrend today. And you know what? Because of the way the line movement was, and it basically did do that. So, yeah. It's a process, you know what I mean? When you're dealing with this type of shit, it's a process. Especially if this ain't something that you're new to. This is something that, but once you good with numbers and you catch on these and you have good teachers, like I gotta give it up, because I got teachers on the low, they don't even know they my fucking teachers. You know what I mean? I listen to what they say and then I build off of that information. I go do my own research and I'm learning. I gotta thank a guy named Gabe. He's one of the AMC, they call themselves apes. He's one of the AMC apes. Cool guy, funny guy. Check Gabe out. And he's very informative. And there's Lou, of course. Everybody knows Lou. There's Adam Lewis. Fuck Adam Aaron. Him and this fucking gold mine shit. What the fuck is he thinking? That shit dried up. I think it's a dried up mine. I think he just bought a fucking hole. But regardless to anything, everybody say AMC to the moon, man. I want to see this shit right here hit the black hole and go into another motherfucking dimension. Like, that's what I'm looking for. A whole nother dimension with this. Because this here, from what they say, is the mother of squeezes. I'm about to jump in and squeeze right along with it. But on another note, reach out to your peoples, man. Get your peoples involved, man. Let's turn this around for real. And I figured out how we could get a share count. I figured it out. This is what you do. I'm not real computer savvy, because if I was computer savvy, I'd have had all this done a long time ago. But this is what we do. We as a community of investors, you want to call yourselves ape, I'm going to give you much more respect. We as a community of investors, write your number of shares down. Scribble your name out so nobody know who you are. Just so we could get numbers. Once you got numbers, and we all could tally them up at the same time. Scribble your name out. Do that little marker shit that be on your phones and your laptops with the little marker. Scribble your name out. Just put your number. Let us get an exact count. And for those of you that have a friend that's in it, get their number. Or tell them to log onto the channel if they don't want to tell you their number. Let's get a total number of shares. And then we have our proof. It's just my thoughts. You know, hit the like, share, subscribe if you like. I sure would like it. You know what I mean? But if you do, you do. Hey, now we family. But if you don't, I understand. No love lost. It's a community. Let's get this money. Let's make this money. And let's take over this market. AMC to the black hole. I'm taking it to another dimension, baby. And I'm gone.